Hey everybody, Mr. Regan here. And now that you hopefully feel familiar and comfortable writing a scientific argument, now that hopefully you feel like you understand what a good claim, evidence, and reasoning is, we're going to begin using those skills here, not only with this upcoming task, but the next kind of assignments that we do to not only practice this skill and practice these writing techniques, but also we're going to kind of blend that in with things that are going to help us, again, continue working towards helping our rescue team and helping them get a solution to their energy problem. So here's what we're going to be looking at for task 8. So now that you have all of this background information on how to write a good scientific argument, we're going to be creating and investigating 3 different simple systems, okay? And their different energy sources. And we will be using them, okay, using these systems to help us create a scientific argument to answer this scientific question. So look, we already have the beginning parts of an argument, which is a scientific question. And then obviously, if you remember our flow chart, we're going to begin creating claims, collecting evidence, and then obviously reasoning as to what's going on. So here's our big scientific question. Do all these systems that we create have energy? So we're going to create systems and we're going to see if they have energy. So let's look at the directions and what you guys are going to be doing. You need to watch the video, obviously what you're doing now, and you're going to be creating 3 simple systems that can make a fan move. Interesting. 3 simple systems making a fan move. You're going to be using the materials below to construct 3 systems on our next slide, that'll be task 9, in order to make a fan blade move. Now, the following are the materials that you're going to have. And you're going to have these in different quantities. You're going to have a solar panel. Okay, you're going to have what are called alligator clips. You're going to have sunlight, fan blades. You're going to have a small motor, hand crank, battery, and clip. So solar panel, I think we all know what that is. It has little parts here that kind of stretch out, so allow things to be connected to it. Alligator clips are just 2 different metallic clips that help connect different metal parts of different simple systems. Sunlight, we know what that is. We have the fan blade, so that's just the actual fan that spins, nothing else. Over here, we have the battery and clip. It is the battery with a clip that connects to cords that, again, allow you to connect things together. You have your hand crank. A hand crank is literally a crank that as you turn, okay, electricity is created. And then last but not least, you have a small motor with 2 connecting wires there. And for those of you who don't know much about motors, okay, are simply things that cause things to spin, okay? So these are the materials you're going to use, and you need to create 3 simple systems that can make a fan move. So let's go ahead and look at task 9, because this is where you're going to be working. So if you notice over here on the right side, you have your system materials wall with your different materials. And these are the things that you're going to need to use to create your 3 simple systems. When you're ready, you're going to drag and drop them into the design space to create your 3 different systems. So obviously we have 3 different fans, and notice you can just kind of drag and drop them wherever you want, okay? If you drag something into space and you're like, ooh, it needs to be in a different position or it needs to be a different size, here's how you do that. You grab that bottom corner and you can make it smaller or bigger, however you need. There's a little circle here at the top of the image that if you click and drag in a circle, you can spin to make things move and shift as well. And your job is to try to create 3 systems using all these materials and showing kind of how they would connect and how they would come together in order to move the fan, okay? If you have questions, reach out to me. Otherwise, good luck.